gentlemen, welcome to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. It has been a while. I focused my recording time. I didn't have much recording time lately, but I focused it on my German campaign. So I'm like, where are we? What are we doing? What kind of ships do I have? Now luckily, I remember these, vaguely, as fairly decent heavy cruisers. We have 4 of them, right? Yes, we do. Then we have Inoki 5 torpedoes. That's respectable, really. And another destroyer flotilla. Let's form up into a single bunch of ships. Let's go. In fact, let's not. Let's do it like this instead. Alright, let's slow down a bit for a moment, get our ships into position. Namashima. Alright. Each fleet has a destroyer and a heavy cruiser attached to them. Or, well, a heavy cruiser with a destroyer attached, I suppose I should say. Now, the Italians are massively outgunning me. What else is new, right? What else is new? Tighten up formation. Formation tighten up. All right. The General Antonio. That is not a Japanese ship. That is a Italian destroyer that I took from a previous fight. Maybe. Mashima, turn to the left, and that's Division 1 and Division 2. Division 2, you will follow Division 1. Execute. Then we have Division 4 and Division 3. Follow. Battle lines establishing. Enemy is hitting this line rapidly. Come about. They're a bit worried, they're a bit scared. Careful there, hotshots. Not quite in torpedo range, but if we get a chance, open fire, please. Also smoke up. As we score our first hits on the enemy. Enemy seems to be low on fuel, which is good. You are within torpedo range, open fire. Let's return the favor, shall we? Reba took a hit. Holy shit. That is some serious fire coming in here. And all my ships focus on that lead ship. Oh, you're not... Oh, interesting. I had expected you to actually start, you know, moving as well, since you're on a follow order. I guess that didn't happen. Aggressive fire your torpedoes is authorized. Good, 3 torpedo hits on the cruiser, essentially taking him down. Focus over here. Attach, destroyer will run solo. God damn it! Yeah, that's what happens when you fight a campaign that you haven't fought in ages. You're like, remembering what the situation was like, what were the capabilities. I would have sworn you had no more torpedoes left, but I guess I was wrong there as well. My god. I'm sorry, Maya. Oh my god, I'm not even gonna watch it. I'm just gonna pretend I didn't see it and it never happened, okay? Yeah, hey, look at that, my ship got hit. Oh, odd. I'm getting rammed by 2 destroyers there. Heavy cruiser Maya is down. That is a serious loss. Way to go, destroyer. Didn't do anything with that. Where's my 4th division? Over there, okay. We're doing damage to the Italians as well, though. Don't get me wrong, we are dishing out as good as we're taking, although the enemy is dishing out a bit better with their torpedoes currently than I do. Yeah. No. No. Yeah. I don't know anymore. That's close. The enemy still has some capital ships as well that we haven't dealt with. That is annoying. Not the end of the world, but it is annoying. Okay, you have torpedoes. Oh yeah, you still have a large flotilla with torpedoes. And that's heavy cruiser fire. At the very least. But again, we have done over 300k damage so far. Which is good. Time to turn the cruisers away again. Oh nice, 2 good hits there with the destroyers. Ooh. Activate torpedo avoidance. Was she that turn? Broken rudder, yeah, what can I say? Flooding isn't too bad, luckily. Good hit. Oof, rough start of this campaign. Rough start indeed. Shiba turn. Good luck, little cruiser. Might eat one on the destroyer because, you know, why would I? I told you to turn. Oh my god. Would have sworn I gave you the turn command. Ugh. Luckily though, I think this is the end for the massive torpedo attacks by the enemy. I think these are the last torpedoes. Unfortunately, we're gonna eat one. Yeah. And I'm prepared to rage quit. Oh my god. I am so grumpy right now. It's not even funny. Alright, reform the fleet. Luckily, I haven't lost a ship yet. Oh my god. No, okay, hold on. No torpedoes, no torpedoes. None, none. You do? No. Only one of these destroyers has torpedoes. Okay, that's good. That's good. I can live with that. I can work with that. Secondaries on the destroyer with the torpedoes. Me, but that's okay. Two. Contact enemy cruiser. Don't worry about it still. Keep an eye on her. Smoke up. Too close. Yikes. That was a deadly one for that destroyer. In fact, I think... No, I'm gonna keep her in the line. I'm gonna keep her in the line, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not retreating here today. We have to break these Italians here. I don't know exactly what the in-game situation is of the fight. I haven't been able to look at it for months. So I really need to win this fight. Luckily, I can start changing up my fire towards the enemy heavy cruiser now. It's only one of them. That is good. And 5 times speed. She has a lot of guns, actually. Normal torpedoes authorized, but you have no more torpedoes. Damn. You're out of torpedoes. You have 3 torpedoes. Hello, enemy destroyer. You can deal with that. You do have torpedoes. All ships. Turn. Good hit, good hit. Torpedo hit on my cruiser, despite the evasive maneuvers. And now King is Detach. 4, 5. You're out. Enough to sink the cruiser, though. Damaged. Tower damaged. Good. Turrets blew up. Now we're slowly getting the message that... Oh, duh. Yes! Oh my god, enemy heavy cruiser destroyed. Oh, that is huge. We have a destroyer with just 10 rounds remaining. She is on a ramming speed. And my destroyer is out of ammo. You're out of ammo. Except for torpedoes. My cruiser's got plenty of 4-inch shells, luckily. But damn. Retreat either now with her. You're gonna try to ram her, aren't you? We're seeing massive angle issues here. That is annoying. Yeah, there comes some fire. At this range, it will hit. Good. One more, come on. One more salvo like that. Hello, Mirabello is disabled and destroyed. Yeah, I'm gonna end the battle to save that cruiser. 13 enemy ships destroyed. I lost the cruiser Maya. But we devastated this Italian fleet. We lost an Izumo-class cruiser, though. That is not nice. I don't like that. Because I don't think I have a lot of them. Or do I? It's an Italian naval invasion here. They're attacking here, but they're failing because I'm sending in a fleet to defend. Okay. So we're fighting at a strong point there. We haven't pushed into Europe yet. Okay. Okay, interesting, interesting, interesting. We're almost at shipbuilding capacity. We're losing 600 million a month. Status report. Building 2 battleships. Junio and Tayo. Destroyer being repaired. And massive refits on Kitakamis. What are my Kitakamis? They were old cruisers, right? Yeah, but they're getting more and more torpedoes now. Which is good. The loss of a heavy cruiser, though, a Izumo class. I wonder if it was an old one or a newer one. Interesting. Can we still build? Yeah, we got 1912 cruiser designs with 11-inch guns. And of course the old Izumo herself can still be produced. I really don't want to produce any new ships currently. I'm at my capacity, especially with the refits going on. So, yeah. I think I'll leave it as it is and just hit the end turn. Yeah. Yeah, that looks okay to me. Repairing 2, refitting 13. Should have checked the politics and finance and research tab still. Whoops. Okay. Willing to auto-resolve that. Denmark and Sweden cancel their alliance, which is very good. Very good indeed. And in terms of politics, we have an alliance with the Soviet Union. Well, we're grumpy against the Italians, but the Italian fleet is crumbling. Look at that. Okay, that is good. We have an alliance with the USA as well. Interesting. China. China. We're not a friend with China. China is over here and they are over here. Yes. Do they where are they besides that? Because China has 3 ports. What 3 ports does China have? I mean, you got 1 here. Yes. Africa. Africa. I don't see any Chinese presence besides that. Part of Russia, maybe? No. USA? No. Must be one of the islands, then. China? Where is your port? I don't know. Well, no matter, no matter. Well, it does matter in some regards because I do want to attack China and take it from them, but it's okay for now. It's okay. In terms of finances, yeah, look at that. It's not looking great, but we're getting there. Let's lower the crew training a bit because we don't have the tech. That's the way it is, unfortunately, as Japan. Oh, there's China. Ah, they're taking the UK. Check. Well, I say let them. It's none of my concern. Once I have my fleets gathered here, I mean, yeah, they're coming. Then I might actually engage Serentia and Tripolitania and start working on that. Push into the Mediterranean, maybe. The repairs are done of my fleet, and suddenly I'm making 80 million a turn again. We lost ships in the Indian Ocean. Eastern England. Okay, China is pushed out of England, so they're down to Denmark and the Azores. Which is funny, having China in the Azores. That aside though, yeah, nothing much is happening here, which is good. Which is good. That refit should be done next turn, right? Yeah. No, some of them. Do I want to build more ships? I mean, we're building 2 battleships. What kind of battleships are they? They're either Ashimas, I take it. I didn't check. Yeah, Ashis. Pardon me. The Ashi class battleship. We apparently have 2 already. We're building 2 more, which is good. Which is good. Well, we lost a heavy cruiser of the Izumo class, right? How about... That's the only heavy cruiser. Oh no, we also have this one. Also 1912. We only have 2 of them, but they have 11-inch guns. What else do you have? 4-inch secondaries, no casemates. Maybe we should build a new Izumo class. You know what? Let's view the original design. We're gonna copy it. Will it keep the original weapons or will it upgrade? I don't know. Let's find out. Centerline guns. These are 8-inch Mark IIs. 8-inch Mark IIs. I think they upgrade. Okay. Yeah, let's see if we can... Not much we actually can do here. Could change the rangefinder up, but that's pretty much it. So if I go with this, it won't really make a new cruiser. It will essentially be the same. I could, however, go for the experimental heavy. I mean... Let's go 28 knots. Let's make that 26 knots. Okay, yeah, I'm willing to work with this. I want semi-oil, steam, auxiliary, shaft, electric, unbalanced. Prep 2, anti-flood 2. I would very much like a citadel on here. Anti-torp 2. 5.9 is the main belt of this ship, okay. Turn you into a 2-stacker. Rear tower. Rear tower like that. Okay. 2 barbettes. I think I'll stick to the 8-inch guns. Unless... No, wait. 9 inches Mark III. Yeah, 9-inch guns. Four of them? No. Okay, we're gonna play around with this. I know what I want to make. I know what I want to do with you. I don't like that barbette either. Sorry. That would have looked cool. Come on. Okay, yeah, that works, that works. Close up. Alright. Tower, check. Check. Third turret over there. I know we're overweight. We'll fix that in a moment. Then I want to turn you like so. First we're gonna get the ship that I want. Then we're gonna see what kind of ship we can actually get. I think 2 4-inch guns as a secondary battery is fine. However, there are no torpedo mounts at all on this ship. So there goes my plan for a torpedo armament. Oh well, I can place you here, I guess. Okay. We're not even that much overweight, only 1,000 tons. only. Drop the range. Okay, let's keep it at that. Yeah. Standard ratio shells. Okay. This is what I want. Now the question is, what can I get? Let's be honest. Let's get rid of that gun. Let's get rid of the secondaries. With that, we can make you smaller. Doesn't really help much though. Because that means leaves us with 2,000 tons that we still need to do. Ugh. If we make the ship bigger, we can actually make her work. Make her 10,000 tons. 10,000 tonners. We can work with that, right? That's 71 tons overweight, but the overall design of the ship I like. Trying to balance her out now. Moving the engines is always a good thing. There we go. Now she's balanced out. However, she's overweight and no secondaries so far. Alright, this leaves us with 200 tons for secondary batteries. Meaning, yeah, 3-inch guns, I think. Okay, 2 3-inch guns, is that enough? Hold on. Yeah, it's blocking off these turrets. That is a shame. Now these are all really not useful, these guns, but I do like them. Let's give me an extra 4 belts. There we go. Our new heavy cruiser, ladies and gentlemen. 9-inch guns, Mark IIIs. Not a lot of room to work with later on, but yeah. In honor for the lost cruiser, the Maya. And I do want to build one to begin with. 1 heavy cruiser a month? Hey, that sounds like a fun idea. Let's see how long that lasts. Let's hit the end turn, ladies and gentlemen. We have a meeting. Looks like the enemy invasion is off. Now the question is, shall I push into the Mediterranean? The Italians don't have a lot of ships. The Italian fleet is somewhat crushed, to be honest. So I think I might. I'll use the fleet that I have here and push into the Mediterranean. See how far I'll get. Oh man, a peace deal. Oh well. Okay. A peace deal, Italians. Sure. I want a heavy cruiser. Do I want... Well, I can't get Serentia, Tripolitania. Don't want these for now. Yeah, let's just get a couple of ships. Archimede. Peloro. It's two different classes, though. These are worth less, so I think they are not as good. Venezia. What was it? Venezia class, okay. 4, 5. 5 Venezia class light cruisers and 1 heavy cruiser. Propose. 4 lights, 1 heavy. Got them. Good. The war is over. Not good. That is sad, my friends. That is sad. Yeah. I guess I can start moving my fleet back home then. Towards some serious ports to repair, to upgrade. You just arrived. Well, you did have some actions, at least. Manila. Submarines back home as well. That's all ships out and about, I think. Yeah. So, Germany doesn't really like me. Germany does not have any ships, so I don't care. I mean, yeah. This is probably the first game ever where I've seen Germany die. Italy is back up with a lot of ships. United States, Soviet Union, France, they have a lot of ships. Alright, increased tension with France. I guess we'll go for the French colonies here. Finances. I do want to continue building dockyards though. The refits are done. That is good. That means I can queue up a couple of other refits soon. I must say, I'm a bit disappointing that the war ended. That said though, I do have a couple of new ships now, so I gotta check the designs and upgrade them, I think. Montenegro of Greece. Oh, okay, well. Fleet, crew. Holy. Well, next turn we'll get more crew. Okay, that's fine. Let's check the new designs that we have. We have 3 Italian designs now, apparently. Okay, these are very old light cruisers. Also very old heavy cruiser. Damn, I had hoped on a more modern hull. Sadly, that is not the case. It's as simple as that. It's not the case. They do have a lot of firepower though, but my god, this ship, it looks like a bloody brick. Refit. Can we make things better? Let's get Krupp. Armor 4. Auxiliary 3, because why not? Anti-flood 3. Rounds to reloading. Let's go stereo 4. Better depth charges. Can we get a 5-inch main belt? No. 4.8. Okay, 4.8 it is. The 4 weight offset is terrible. And the question is, can we do anything about that? My answer is probably yes. Not much, but we can do something. I could remove these two 7.1-inch guns. What I could do... Alright, hold on. I'm gonna turn you into a duel. Remove you. That gives me the opportunity to move you further backwards. You backwards. Smaller citadel. Same firepower. Less weight offset. Less weight overall. A bit less nice for the pursuing ships, but... Now we can do things like this. Hooray! What's the speed of this ship? 26 knots, that's fine. There. Our Italian cruiser. It's not a great ship. Don't get me wrong. It's not a great ship, people. Hopefully it will be fun, though. 3 months refit time. And I'm actually thinking about mothballing the 3 Italian cruisers. And you as well. See if someone wants to buy them. That'll be fun. Now, all ships that are not being built currently. Limited control, please, just to bring the monetary losses a bit down. The Dutch regain control over Sulawesi, and I built another Maya, and Kitakamis. Yeah, proceed. Upgrade the other half. Kitakami there. We still have one of her, but that's fine. As we hit 1925, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. Okay, let's continue increasing tension with France, shall we? I still got a couple of submarines out and about. Let's dock them. Ship repairs complete. We're gonna piss off the French, hopefully, with this. And yeah, crew training can go down to, you know, if I turn it off, it's only minus 50%. I can live with that. Economic growth is good. And let's quickly skip forward a few turns, shall we? And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are at war with the Soviet Union. And oddly enough, the Italians are our allies in this war. because the Italians and the Soviets are at war as well, and they are fighting. I mean, please continue fighting. In the meanwhile, I will take East Asia from you. I think that's fair. Deploy the fleet towards Vladivostok. Deploy a fleet. What do we have here? Oh, 5 battleships here. Woo! Combine fleets. I'm gonna send a battle fleet over here to harass Tokyo. Tokyo fleet will go there. These ships will go here. Timor. I think that's a nice target to begin with, right? Russia. Naval invasion. Wow. Yep, Timor. Execute. It's a small place, I know, but, you know, it's an island, and I figure, historically, yeah, Japanese would go for it. Now, with finances being in the positives again, we can actually gain crew again. As our fleet is sallying out. Devastating a Russian convoy. Devastating Russian torpedo boats. Excellent. Okay, Battle of Timor is going well, I take it? Yes, indeed it is. Good, good, good. In the meanwhile, let's continue increasing tension with Great Britain. I cancelled all my alliance that I had in the previous war. We don't need allies, my friends. Allies are for sissies. We can do it on our own. 2 months, please tell me we get something good. Battle cruisers. Already have that. At least attack. And the ships as well, to be honest. No need to sally out my submarines just yet. A lot of Russian ships are rushing towards Russia, so that is good. Yeah, after Timor next turn, I think Sakhalin will be my next target. Taking Sakhalin and then maybe Vladivostok. Yeah, something like that. Really? Well done, Russia. Okay. Greece, no. What are you doing here, Russia? Just a mothballed cruiser here. Another mothballed cruiser. Yay! Ooh, 2 Ashi-class battleships. Let's send them over there to harass the enemy as well if we can. Can you girls move closer to Vladivostok so we can actually hit it? That would be kind of cool. Let's start with the south of Sakhalin. So I'm actually gonna reroute these ships back here. So I know I have enough firepower in that region. This naval invasion, 2 out of 3, looking good. A meeting, a strike. Whoa, did not expect Russian fleet there. Did not expect big Russian fleet here either, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my. Kongo-Hiei and Kirishima are in trouble. 13 inchers, 13, 13. My God, yeah, this is bad. Yeah. Oh my. We found the Russian capital ships. Ha! Yeah, no. No, no, no. Yoink. Jesus. 10 capital ships. What are you thinking, Russia? Is there any... No, just run. Run like the wind. Also, those are 3 of my battle cruisers. Where is the 4th? Haruna is in Shanghai. I mean, come on. We gotta get all 4 sisters together, right? A Sakhalin invasion looking good. But, wow. Huh. I haven't seen that many capital ships in a while. Haguna is being commissioned. Good. 1 more turn. Those 4 cruisers. Oh no, a straggle. Alright, good. Oh, hello. I'm willing to take that one. Located at what, 20 kilometers? 27. So we have Cuba. 12 torpedoes. What she doesn't have, though, is moving propellers on the bottom of her ship. Chikuma is one of her Kitakami class cruisers. 9 torpedoes to either side. And 4 extra underwater. That is pretty damn nice. This heavy cruiser. Ooh. This is one of the 2 ships that I have heavy cruisers with 11-inch guns. That is very useful for this fight. And of course, my personal Hiei. Yay! Yay! Enemies. Ah! Did you see that shell flying? My God! Hiei is engaging the enemy. Armor-piercing rounds, please. Enemies broadsiding. Let's return the favor. There is only 2 guns firing currently. 4 guns firing currently. Enemy is in retreats. 1 good hit from my battle cruiser will screw her up, though. It's a question of time. Or a question of time since she hits me. I mean, either works. Seeing 11-inch gunfire happening as well now. running. A good flooding hit. That will slow her down immensely. What is her current speed? 19 knots. Yeah. You're not getting away from us, my friends. You're not. Hold on. Light cruiser, yeah, okay, good. Just want to make sure the ships are still doing what I wanted them to do, more or less. Fuck it, we're gonna try it just to slow her down. Turn, hopefully. Nope. Failed attempt. Well, as expected. It's okay, though. It's okay. My battle cruiser, in the meanwhile, is running circles around her. Engaging. Taking out one of those battleships out of the, what was it, ton that they had? That is very good. Especially since I'm hardly taking any damage here. You know what? Let's zoom into the Russian battleship for a moment. Yeah. I'd love to work that setup though. But look at that. 2 of her guns are already damaged. She is getting back to both sides. Torpedo angle, but hey, still 6 torpedo hits. Ah, it worked. Job done. Curious to see who did most damage. I think, yeah, EA. But the heavy cruiser, close. Light cruiser, half of the damage done. Mostly by the guns, actually. Not bad. 1 Russian battleship off the list. That is looking good. This Russian fleet, yeah, 1 battleship gone, 5 remaining. The Russian battleships are not a major threat to me. I can take them. That said, though, I can attack the Russian Far East. What? Oh, Russian Far East there, okay. Do I want to do that? Kamchatka is covered properly. 1 battle cruiser is here, 5 are coming, okay, yeah. Yeah, I don't see why not. I am gonna grab these 4 cruisers though. and selling them out. I want a destroyer escort if I can muster them. Yes, I can. Excellent. And a light cruiser escort. And let's hit the end turn. Losing 80 million a month right now. That is pretty bad, considering we are at war currently. However, my finances are still fine, so I'm not too worried. Good. Excellent. Don't care. Soviet Union failed in Poland, which is good as well. Alright, we got the fleets up and running, but yeah, 4 battle cruisers. The battle cruiser fleet is there. Nice, 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 nice. What is the Russian fleet doing? They're heading out. Excellent. Easy victory for me then. I can easily overrun the east of Russia before anyone else does it. Fight till the end. We are not done yet, Russia. No, sir. Greece wants some Katakamis, sure. That'll keep me afloat financially. Relations with Great Britain have improved drastically. And that's a shame, because I want a war with Great Britain as well. I'll be honest, I do. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, the battle for Russia begins. I plan to take a large part of it. A large part of Russia will be mine. However, it will be next episode where we see the results, hopefully. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you.